Thompson here with Kurt's Bearded Video Series.
Kurt's Bearded Series.
And at the request of a couple of you, you wanted me to review the professional silver Jean-Paul B-flat trumpet. It so happens that I happen to have one here. Let me just hold it all up in case you can't quite see it. I don't have my trumpet stand here, but here she is. I just got it. We're gonna check it out today. I have received two separate emails from two separate individuals saying that they got this trumpet off of Amazon in the Jean-Paul series, and it played just as good as a Bach Stradivarius, like the 37, 72, or 43 bell typical 180 series for the Bach Strat. And I found that hard to believe because this guy is only about a couple $100, and a Bach Strat is going to run you a couple $1,000. So because more than one have emailed me asking me to check it out, I thought I would. Now you just heard me play a little thing from Carnival of Venice on what I wouldn't call a classical horn on a V-Raptor. But let me pull out the Jean-Paul B-flat trumpet. Let you take a look at it. It's a handsome looking guy. And I'm just thinking that it's not going to be that good. I mean, for $200, it could be good for an intermediate maybe. For classical or jazz, I just can't imagine it's going to be that good. But I'm going to put my mouthpiece in it. And things are a little stiff. I didn't really oil anything. The valves, the valves probably need a little oiling. They're a little sluggish. Probably should have done that before I turn on the camera here. Let me just play a few notes on it and see what happens, folks. This is a Jean-Paul brand new silver B-flat professional trumpet. Let me pull it out a little bit. Not bad. Not bad. Wow. I'll let you be the judge. I played it on a horn that would cost you more than $3,000. Actually, I think it's $4,000 now for the V-Raptor, VR2 Raptors. And now I played it on a $200 horn. You know what I do. I don't do this Carnival of Venice stuff. Yet I can still do it. And you heard me do it on both. Now, do they sound the same? Does one sound better? Pull out the larger bore horn. This is a 468 multi-bore. I like this better because I'm used to it. It's more free blowing. But is there a $3,000 difference between this and this? I don't know if there's a $3,000 difference. This is not as good as this, but it's close. Let's see what else. The valves are not horrible. The intonation. Intonation is not bad. It's not perfect, but I could probably calibrate that if I were to play on this. It's the Jean-Paul B-flat trumpet silver professional series for $200. It said it's made in USA, so yeah, it says Jean-Paul Wind Instruments USA. I would have thought it would have been China. So I guess they're made here somewhere in the USA. Interesting. So, folks, I got to tell you, I don't know. I'm kind of speechless because it may not play exactly as good as a Bach Stradivarius, but it seems close. Well, let's just test out a high note. Not bad. A little shaky on the double G, but still. Can we get a double C on this $200 professional trumpet? Yes, and you even heard I got a little meat on the bone on that double C. It wasn't just a shrill squeak. I got some pedal to the metal on it. Would I recommend this horn? I'm gonna have to say definitely. Now, if you got $3,000 to go spend on a brand new Bach Strad, Yamaha, Jupiter, some of the more famous brand names, you probably go ahead and get one of those because they're tried and true. They've been around for quite a long time. On the other hand, if you're a hobby player, or if you're an amateur, maybe even barely semi-pro, and you want a good, decent horn, just off the cuff and out of the box, and I'm not even used to this horn at all, it plays pretty close to a Bach Stradivarius. It plays pretty close to this. It's not a large bore, multi-bore horn, but still, it's not bad. I've been working on zigzag lately. I wonder how it would do on that. Folks, I don't know. I mean, I'm just warming up on this stuff, and it seems pretty decent. Fingers. Now, I did notice right away that the Bach Strad valves would probably be better than this guy. So these, and it also could be that these are new valves and they need some oiling. But having played a Bach Strad for quite a long time in previous lifetime, I think the Bach Strad valves are better than this. So anyway, my overall impression of this $200 Jean Paul brand new professional silver B-flat trumpet is a thumbs up and a beards up. Remember, you're watching Kurt's bearded video series, so we have to include that.
Kurt's bearded series.
I'm going to include a link down in the description where you can just get one really quick at Amazon if you're so inclined. And I mean, really, for $200 and change, I don't think you're gonna be able to beat this for the price. Now, if you want to move up to $3,000, you can beat this horn. I think from just about every angle, if you want to spend $3,000. But if you don't have that and you want a horn that might work in your community orchestra, your community symphony, brass quintet, jazz group, big band, I found the high notes actually. Let me try it one more time. Let's see what we can do here. There we go, I'll do this. Plays big. I chipped a little partials because I'm just not used to the feel of this horn, but still you heard it. I mean, it came out pretty big and bold. So now I would also recommend this would be okay for lead. So I'm Kurt Thompson. You're watching the Bearded Series. Kurt's Bearded Series. And if you want a good horn, don't have a lot of money, at least until you can get a big chunk of change to get a Strad, to get a VR2 Raptor, to get a Monet, to get a Jupiter, on and on, a Yamaha, on and on and on, these other different horns that cost you an arm and a leg, go ahead and get the Jean Paul Silver Professional B-flat trumpet. I'll put a link in the description. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll catch you in the next. bearded series.